Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be trying to recreate a makeup look done by Nikkitutorials. I have never tried to recreate look for look someone else's look. I'm really nervous. I feel like I'm not going to do it justice. Of course, I'm not going to do it justice. I don't have all the same products that Nikki has, so I'm going to be substituting, but the ultimate goal is to try and recreate the look. So let's get started. I do have to say that the look that I'm recreating is her holiday makeup transformation, and this was this past December. So I'm going to be recreating that look.
For primer today, I'm mixing two. This is the Farsali Liquid Glass. And of course, the Jouer Anti-Blemish Matte Primer. This keeps my makeup on all day long. For foundation, you know I'm always mixing. So today I'm mixing the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer and the Waterproof Foundation by Tom Ford.
So the primer that I'm going to be using is the Pore Professional by Benefit. And I'm going to go all over my face with that. And next, like I said, I'm not going to be adding a lot of this. I'm just going to be going in with 1 or 2 drops and spreading it all over my face. Next foundation, Nikki mentioned mixing 2 foundations. For whatever reason, I never mix my foundations. And Nikki mentioned that she mixes her foundations. I don't know why I never really mix my foundations. It never really occurred to me to try and mix them for whatever effect. I might actually mix some foundations. So the first one, I might go in with the IT Cosmetics CC cream, not a foundation. I'm using this one because I do love the full coverage effect of this. And for my other foundation, I'm mixing in my Morphe. This is F130. There was a smudge on the back. Okay, how does she mix it? Like, do you mix it on the back of your hand? I'm just gonna mix it on the back of my hand. Like, I worry that I might not mix it very well, I guess. But I'm sure it won't. I'm sure I'll be able to mix it fairly well. That was a little too much. And I mixed these specifically. I know I mentioned the CC cream for the coverage, but it just so happens that the CC cream is just a little bit too dark and the Morphe foundation is too light. So I figured they would balance each other out and give me the desired effect. I thought it was too much, but I might actually need to mix more. Does anyone make their double chin pop out? That's like the best way to blend your line. Next is concealer. Again, she's mixing products, so she's using 2 concealers. I'm just going to use one because I have one that typically just does the job and I don't need to mix it. I'm going to be going in with my 24-hour MAC concealer, and this is in the shade NC10. I'm also trying to kind of add the same amount as she does. Now, setting the under eye, I'm going to use my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder and just set my under eye like she did.
When it comes to the eyes, the first thing I'm doing, of course, is priming.
Moving into the eyes, of course, priming. She looked like she was using her sponge to prime, so I'm assuming she probably primed using a pot. I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox lid primer. Okay, so this is where it's going to deviate. Well, it's been deviating. Never mind.
Then taking my favorite eyeshadow brand, Juvia's Place, and for the Allure December box, they made a special Nubian mini palette. And from that palette, I'm taking this color right here for In the Crease. I'm picking that color up on a Ray Moore's number 7 brush and just diffusing it all the way up into that crease. Also bringing it all the way to the front.
Okay, so for her crease, it looked kind of orangey, a little bit, not quite rust, definitely a warmer orange shade. Just kidding, it's not a lot. Okay. I'm going through my palettes trying to find colors that match. No. Don't let me down, Jacqueline. Okay. So I think the shade that matches closely is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to be going in with this one right here. And like she said, she's just putting it into her crease and kind of diffusing it out. Somebody needs to clean their brushes. I don't know who you are, but this message is for you. You probably need to clean your brushes. Whew. She is going all over. Okay, so like in the crease. Why do I feel like I've already messed up? I don't think I've ever brought colors up to my brow bone because that terrifies me. That's right, right? Right? Come on. Get up in that brow bone. You get up there. I look like a rich, middle-aged white woman on her way to her husband's fundraiser gala. Yes, thank you, Gerald. I'll have the champagne.
On the lid, I'm applying this color right here, my favorite out of the entire palette. And don't be afraid to drag this all the way up.
I feel like the shade that she's using next on the lid looks most like this shade, Luscious, in the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Hers looks a little bit more pinky, so I'm going to go into the Chocolate Bonbons palette. I'm getting this shade, I'm just going to go over that one.
Also included in the box is my Everglow highlighter in collaboration with Ofra, and I'm taking the lightest shade of the three to highlight my inner corner.
She said that she was taking the lightest shade out of that highlighter and using it to highlight her corner. So yeah, that worked. I'm going to be using this first shade of the Jaclyn Hill palette. Jaclyn, if you're watching this, when you make another palette, can you make it like smell pretty like the Too Faced ones? Not saying there's anything wrong with the other smell, that just really like my eyeshadow to smell like chocolate and peaches. Get on that brush. Maybe. I feel like that's not as bright as what she did. I'm actually going to go in with this. This is the Naked Skin Urban Decay Highlighting Fluid. And this is, I thought it said Fluminous, but it's Luminous. Luminous makes more sense, I think.
Now I'm going in with a dark brown liner. This one is Rodeo by Dose of Colors, and I'm just sketching out the sort of cat eye shape with this.
How dare me not have a brown liner? I should have a brown liner. What I'm going to do is just take a pointed lining brush and go in with a shade of brown through my eyeshadow palettes, and then I'm going to use that to line my eyes. I'm going to be going into Subculture by Anastasia, and I'm using the shade Fudge. Fudge. That's a fun word to say. This is where it messes up. Drew the cat eye and I sharpened it up a little bit with the makeup sponge.
And with the dark brown from the palette, I am buffing that wing out.
Oh, okay. I was so worried about keeping it clean. She's buffing it out. So I guess I'm going to stick with Fudge. Yep, this is where everything goes wrong. Why aren't you blending?
And now to spruce things up even more, and because I like being overly dramatic and extra, I'm going in with this Peaches loose eyeshadow pigment in the color Prin, and I'm just dusting this over the lid for some extra sparkle and pizzazz.
Oh Lord. Lord Nikki. Nikki. What are you doing to me, Nikki? I don't have loose eyeshadow pigment. I am actually going to try this and hopefully it doesn't screw everything up. I'm going to go back in with the Naked Skin Urban Decay, same one that I used on my inner eye. And I'm just... Mirror! Okay. I think that helped. Oh no, I messed my brown up. Calm down. Nikki didn't tell you to get over there.
Okay, now using the dark brown on my lower lash line to smoky smoke.
Now she's taking the dark brown and smoking out. That was the wrong color. I got excited. What color did I use? I can't keep up with these colors. Nikki. Nikki, help me. I'm back Fudge. I feel like that's as good as it's gonna get.
And using that same brown liner, extending my inner corner a bit.
Hi. Did you get a good nap? You see the candle? Don't touch it, God. This is not good.
You see the wolf? Hey Google, what sound does a wolf make?
This is a gray wolf.
Okay, Nikki's doing lashes next. If you see me throw the whole camera away, you know why. Because I hate lashes. I'm gonna need my aromatherapy to seize the day. That's what it takes. I believe these are House of Lashes. And they might be the Boudoir Light. Quite, that's an eyeshadow primer. I don't want that.
One eternity later.
Okay. You better stick, because I'm in no mood to throw a hissy fit right now. They look off. They weren't really stuck up there. Son of a... I think those might have been just a wee bit dirty. And so that's probably why they didn't stick. You know how Michael's has like the decorating classes? They should have like a class like that at Ulta on how to apply lashes. Or Sephora, or, you know, MAC or whatever. Because I would go. Am I pretty now? Okay. Next headache.
Six and a half hours later.
Okay. That's good. That's fine. Next step.
So with this, I'm completing the final wing of the look.
Okay. Okay. You going off track, honey. Get back here. Okay, I also noticed before Nikki started her eyes that she did her brows, so I'm going to cut, do those, and then come back. Alright, I am back. I did my brows, and now we're going to finish this look.
That I'm bronzing using my Jouer bronzing duo.
Okay, right, she's bronzing. I'm going to create something called bronzing. I think she used a powder. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia contour kit and going in with the middle shade, which is the lightest. I am going to bronze as well. I will join you, Nikki, and together we will be bronze goddesses. Well, Nikki, you can be the goddess and I will be the court jester. Come through, Jeffrey. Yas. For blush, for blush, I'm going in with the Too Faced Baby Love blush. Does everybody make that face? I'm going in with my Champagne Pop. Because this is, I feel like this is the only highlight you'll ever need. It is one of the best, like I keep buying different highlights, and this is the one that I always end up using because I love it so much. Dang, Nikki. You trying to glow. I already do that because my face is oily. Yas. Look at me. I'm a glowing goddess. Gorgeous.
This is a NYX lip lingerie in the color Cabaret Show.
brand. Don't know if I have that color. You guys, I actually have one thing that she used. I do really love the NYX lingerie. Ignore that. It was in my purse and something hit it and we're just not going to talk about it. This is another thing I hate doing. Just because I feel like when I try to be neat, it never works out. I'll clean it up. Because Nikki don't take no mess. Setting spray and you're done. So yeah guys, that is it. I mean, it's weird because I usually, like, after I apply my foundation, I apply powder right afterwards. But it's very weird to not, like, do that and to, like, I haven't put on mascara with my false lashes. I didn't line my whole eyelid with liner. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Nikki, if by the grace of the gods you see this, I hope it did your look justice. If you guys like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. And I had a lot of fun doing this actually. It kind of gets me out of my comfort zone, lets me do things I don't usually do, because I would never like blend up my eyeshadow to my brow. That's something I don't do. But this was really fun. If there's a look that you want me to try or a certain artist you want me to try, let me know, leave them in the comments, and I will try my best to recreate it. So that's it guys. Yep. Bye.